Hello and welcome to yet another video. I am so excited to have you on this channel and listening to me. In today's topic, I'm going to talk about 3 principles of using social media. In fact, when we use social media, why are we actually there? What is the overall aim for you being on social media? In fact, I mean that being on social media productively. If we haven't met before, my name is Beatrice Yakubu. I'm the founder of Simply Family Business. I do all things digital media, helping you understand and use the concepts of the digital space to grow your business. Let's get started with the principles of social media, of using social media. Number 1 is that you create awareness. Now, when we talk about awareness, what does that mean? Awareness is that people have to know you exist. People have to know that you are in an industry. People have to know that what you believe in and what you know, what you desire for yourself, what you desire for them. People have to know to know about what you know, basically. Because the people that will be coming to you are people who are also desiring something. If somebody doesn't know that they are going to get XYZ from your talk or from your information or from you being present in their presence, why should they come to you? So getting people to be aware is very, very crucial as far as using social media for your benefit is concerned. The question is, how do you get people to be aware of you? Number 1 is that you need to be intentional about what you're doing, i.e. knowing, for example, what caliber of people that you want to actually be aware about you. So, for example, you can be someone who is wearing many colors and many hats. Most of us do. So, if you are someone who is doing perhaps dog grooming, and you are also a mindset coach, obviously you should be talking about one or the other at one time. So on social media, for instance, you should have separate pages for these 2 different categories, because the people who are going to be coming onto your page about mindset certainly will not be the same people, or who, I mean, some of them would, but certainly will not be the same people who will be talking about, say, dog lovers. So being intentional about who needs to hear that message, and you being able to articulate that message or get that clear in your mind about this type of person that you want to be talking to is the first step in creating the awareness. Number 2 is, when you are on social media, ensuring that whatever it is that you are willing or you are desiring to communicate is actually communicating to people even when you are not talking. So for instance, your banner should clearly speak to people about what you do. Your profile, your Facebook or any other social media profile should clearly communicate who you are, i.e. having your own picture. Your links should be on point so that people can click from one link to the other, hopping from, say, Facebook to Instagram and LinkedIn and or X. All these are things that you need to intentionally create to be able to create the awareness. And then you need to now add the content. The content is about you speaking about what your industry is. And it can even be not just business, it can be a ministry. So for example, you are trying to reach out to people with the word of God. They have to know what type of or style of preacher you are, because obviously there are many type of preachers, and people follow people depending on the style that they present. The word could be the same, but how you would present your word could be different. So having intentionality about the content that is coming out onto your platforms is very, very crucial as well, to then be able to create the awareness. And I always say that social media is not an easy place to be. Definitely not. I mean, when you're looking at the cat videos and the memes, that one is fun, but even that is expensive. Why? Because that's costing you time. but at least it's entertaining. But when it comes to using it for business, it is different, because then you have to kind of intentionally create things that would link from one thing to the other, i.e. when you are creating a content. I often say that with content, for example, it is not ideal to create one content in a week, perhaps being consistent in 1 week and then don't show up for weeks and then later come back and then post so many times. That is not going to work, because in terms of how people consume content, people want daily content, for instance. And if you are not able to do that, at least 3 times a week is also acceptable, as long as you are being consistent with what you are posting and the information that is coming out onto your audience. So yes, creating the content is one thing. Now, most people that I talk to are not able to create content consistently, and the reason is often about the fact that they don't have time, they don't have the skills, and they don't have the desire even to consistently be online. But here is the thing: if you have the ideas, it doesn't, you don't have to do this yourself, for example. So if you go on Fiverr, obviously that is what I do for people, and we can have a conversation about that. But otherwise, if you go on Fiverr, you'll be able to find someone who you can send your weekly articles to, and then they will create some kind of templates for you, and then you can just put your templates around about in a weekend, or put the quotations, for instance, on there. At least 3 a week will be enough for you to be able to consistently communicate with people. So that is very, very important in terms of content creation. Number 2 of the list is nurturing. How would you nurture people? And when we talk about nurturing, it's just a way of engaging with people and making sure that people actually know you better, or know you further than just the social media posting. Now, in terms of nurturing, number 1 is being able to engage with people when they comment on the post that you send out. If you are sending out posts, if you are publishing, i.e. using videos, and I would recommend that you do video. Why not? It's just using your phone and talking to the little device and then posting it out. So being able to engage with people when they comment on your post is very important, or when people ask questions, being there to answer them. You are actually building that solid relationship with them. But most importantly, if you have been following me for the past few weeks, I have been talking about lead magnet, i.e. having something that people would take, that you will give to people and asking for their email addresses. That is also something that you can do to have a closer relationship with people, because when it comes to social media only, the challenge is that if the person leaves your page, you will not be able to find them ever. But if they have your if you have their email address, you have the opportunity to be able to reach out to them, continuously building that strong bond in terms of you educating them about your industry and so on and so forth. So in terms of nurturing, number 1 is ensuring that you are engaging with people online, and also being able to use the power of email marketing to reach out to people, i.e. and that gives you then the opportunity to the next point, which is convert. How do you convert people? Conversion means just the word. Convert people into becoming paid customers. They say no matter how many times that somebody listens to you, until they buy something from you, it is the relationship. There is still a discord within your relationship. But when they pay you for the service, there's a saying that information is for free, transformation is for payment. So the information that you give them is certainly free, but then when you encourage people to pay you, they are able to now have the way or have your help in terms of getting them to implement what you've been talking about. So for instance, if I'm talking about how to create a Facebook account and how to run a Facebook account, you could listen to that and then it feels that, oh, I can do it, until you start to put things in place and you realize that actually how to design a banner alone is difficult, and then you give up. But when you go to the point of pay me, for instance, obviously I'm going to be helping you to do that, and that makes sense in terms of you getting your clients to that point of conversion. So those are the principles of using social media. We are not just on social media for fan base. We are using social media to create awareness about ourselves and our business. We are using social media to be able to engage with people that are potentially our customers, and then to get them to the point of them converting into becoming our clients and paying us to continuously give them value and help them to transform their lives in one way or the other. My name is Beatrice Yakubu, founder of Simple Family Business. Follow me on all social media platforms for more. Click on the like button and also the notification button, because I'll be coming your way once again. Take care.